It's J. Marie. J. Marie. J. Marie. It's J. Marie. Relational rants. J. Marie. Relational rants. J. Marie. Relational rants. J. Marie. It's J. Marie. Relational rants. J. Marie. Relational. J. Marie. Relational. J. Marie. It's J. Marie. Relational rants.
Marie. It's J. Marie, relational rants. Hi. Hi, everyone. Yeah. It is J. Marie Unmuted. Relational rants. Yes. As you can see, it's a celebration. It's a celebration, bitches. Okay. I'm not about to be on here for long because obviously I don't need to be. But I wanted to tell everybody thank you for wishing me a happy birthday. I really appreciate it. This year the birthday was really kind of chill, but it was still exciting in the ways it was exciting. I really wanted to like go with the flow. I wanted to see you know, where things would take me. So, and my birthday was on a Wednesday, so I figured the weekend before and the weekend after I would celebrate. The weekend before was Valentine's Day, and I actually had a nice Valentine's Day. I did. And then this Saturday was one of my homies. They had a little event. So I went to that. But on my birthday was really crazy because I went to work out. I'll be working out at like 5 in the morning. I think I went at 6 that day. And I slipped and fell, which is very Jasmine like. And I still went and worked out like a maniac. But that's what I knew I wanted to do. My friends were like, "What do you want to do for your birthday? What do you want to do?" I'm like, I definitely just want to go work out. So that felt good. That felt very much like in the zone, in the pocket of where I've been lately. So I did that. And after that, I I ended up going to get a car wash. And it was just crazy. It was so busy in there. That was the day we had that mud storm. Like, forest fire wetness. I don't know what that was. But I went outside and my car was just so dirty. I was like, I cannot ride around like this on my birthday. So I went and got a car wash. And of course, that was like the morning that all the people that work at the car wash didn't want to come to work that day. Or they was late or whatever. I don't know. But cool, got a car wash. But after that, I went to the currency exchange because I needed to get my license plate sticker. And so I go in here and I don't know, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. And there's two people that work there and me at first. I'm being helped by this older white lady. And I'm saying older, she was probably in her 70s. She was older. And she might not have been in her 70s, but she looked like she was in her 70s. So okay. And there was another lady in there. She was Hispanic, but I didn't notice that. Now, only reason I'm giving y'all the racial makeup is because I just think it's interesting. So I'm telling the lady, I have this headband on, and she's like, oh, your headband's cute. She's like, happy birthday or whatever. So the older guys, this older black man comes in, and he's basically saying that you attempted to use a gift card yesterday to, I don't know, pay for something. And he's like, the lady who did it told him, we don't take gift cards, but she swiped it anyway. I guess it technically didn't go through. He noticed, though, that $300 was missing. There was a charge for $300. So he was telling the lady the original charge was supposed to be like $500 something. So anyway, he was basically there. He was trying to get his refund, just make sure, whatever. The lady though, she started responding to him, and she was like, see, this is the reason we don't accept gift cards because, and he was like, oh, I don't really care about all of that. I just, basically, I just need my money back. She was like, okay, but I'm trying to tell you the reason why. And he was like, no, I understand, but I'm just trying to make sure, do you need to do this or whatever? But she keeps trying to explain why they don't take gift cards. And he keeps interrupting her. And it's starting to drive me crazy. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Because it's too early for this. Me and the white lady, we over here, she processing her, doing my thing. I'm over here quiet. I'm chilling. They just keep doing the tango. Like, he keep interrupting her. She keeps trying to say this spiel that he just does not care about. So she just starts going off like, are you gonna let me talk? Are you gonna let me talk? At some point, I'm like, would you please just let her talk, please? Because y'all getting on my nerves. Eventually, she just ends up getting up and walking off from the counter. She's just like, forget it. And she just gets up. And I'm looking at her now in my little window. And I'm like, I said, you're being really unprofessional. Obviously, he's telling you he understands. I don't think he plans on ever using a gift card here again. Obviously, he has a $500 something bill to pay. Y'all done took $300. And I think what she was trying to say was it's a $300 hold. But you're not giving him the information he needs right now. I'm telling her, like, you're just being unprofessional. So she looks at me like, I've been caught. She like, and so she walks back over to the window, and he leans over to me. He's like, thank you. He's like, thank you. Now, he's an elderly black man. He was being he was just, you could tell he was a little flustered, but he was just being regular. He wasn't doing anything. She goes back over there and she was like, I'm trying to help you. And she basically starts to spill all over again. Like, she like, this is the reason why we don't take gift cards. And then it just starts over. She just starts, she escalates real quick. And she tells him to shut up. And I'm like, I tell her, I'm like, wait, hold on. I said, you are being disrespectful. He is not escalating anything. He's not being rude to you. Why are you talking to him like that? That's disrespectful. And she just looks, and the white lady helping me out, she just stays. She just makes sure she print out my license plate sticker. She don't say nothing. I'm like, this lady be bullying your ass too. She finally gets herself together and she's like, I'm sorry that has happened to you. And I'm just like, yeah. What's wrong with you? Why would you tell this person to shut up? So yeah, that's how my birthday kid. After my slip and fall, then I had to check somebody on behalf. You're not doing that on my birthday. Okay. Not in Black History Month. Not when Jesse Jackson just passed away. Not on my watch. That could have been easily one of my relatives, my uncle, my father. I told my friend, I'm like, that reminds me of your uncle. Like, you are not about to disrespect this my elder. I'm not saying he was like fragile or anything, but you're not about to disrespect my elder in front of me, especially when this person doesn't deserve that. Then I went to Benny's Depot. I'm on the phone with my friend. I'm telling her about the incident, and she like, why are you in Benny's Depot at 9:45 in the morning? Mind your business. That's why. I'm telling her I'm going in on the lady, like chastising her, like, "What? Get yourself together." I'm like, but the whole time I got this headband on. I got the headband on. I'm just chucking the shit out of her ass, like, get yourself together, okay? What's wrong with you? So I wanted to make sure that I did a birthday episode a few days after my birthday, but it's still my birthday. I was addressing my girlfriend. She had called me a few days before my birthday, and she was like, "What do you want for your birthday?" She started going off on me. I've been asking you what it is that you want for your birthday. She started saying to me, "You so damn secretive." And this is the thing that I get. People always feel I'm mysterious, secretive. I don't feel that way, but she was like, we never go in your room. I can't look around and see what type of stuff that you like. I know you like certain things, but I don't know the things you like because you never say anything. You just so damn secretive. And I'm like, I've never had anybody go off on me about buying me a gift for my birthday because you feel you know the things that I like, but you don't quite know the things that I like. I don't know. But she went off on me. And it just got me thinking about how people remember you, how people think about you, how people conceptualize who you are. It just took me. It really took a me that my friend was like, I know what you like, but I really don't. Because you keep everything to yourself. But I don't. I really don't. I mean, I just don't broadcast. But I mean, if you know me, you pretty much know what I like. I'm pretty consistent. I'm very repetitive. I'm a person that will like burn something out. I'm a little obsessive, but that's just me. And so that tickled me. But I knew I wanted to do a little episode on my birthday, and I was like, okay, what am I going to talk about? Those stories started unfolding. Like, okay, my friend is upset with me because she has ideas of what I like, but doesn't know what to give me for my birthday because I'm secretive. I had to check somebody in Black History Month and the day after Jesse Jackson died because you're not gonna respect my elder in front of me the whole time. I have these alien pom poms for my birthday on my head. Cool. A few days. That was the day before Valentine's Day. Friday the 13th. It was Friday the 13th. I ran into a friend from high school. Now, let me set this up. A few days before that, maybe a week, no, maybe a couple weeks before that, me and my friend Felicia, we were talking about a conversation she had with another friend about whether or not you speak to people that you know when you're out and about. And the other girl was just saying that she really doesn't. And Felicia was just like, she will. She was just like, oh, she will. And I was telling her, yeah, it depends. For me, it depends. It depends on where I know you from, how well I know you, and if I feel like it. Because if I don't feel like it, I'm not. I was just telling her sometimes I just don't want to. I just don't want to engage. I don't know. It's just It's something about being, I don't want to say phony, but to me, sometimes it feels a little phony, depending again on how I actually know you and what capacity. I told her, like, I might not. If I feel maybe you're in a certain situation, maybe you're in a compromising situation, because I have definitely been there and I'm like, I don't know if I want to know. I don't want to know if I want to acknowledge a compromise. Or I told her I went to the car wash one time and I ran into this guy I met at the car wash. And yeah, I'm not saying anything to you. I clearly see you and I don't care. And I don't want to talk. So I text my friend. I was like, yeah, see, this is a situation where I'm like, nah, I'm good. I will definitely Homer Simpson meme you. Like, I will be like, because sometimes I just don't want to. Anyway, a few days after that, I'm sitting in the car, I'm waiting on my beautician, and I see this girl that remind me of somebody that I know. She noticed me, we lock eyes, and she's somebody I would speak to because I knew her and I spent time with her. I get out the car, I speak to her, and I make things really weird. It's like, it's low key my specialty. I'm like, so catching up. I'm like, hey girl, so I just tell her like, I was just thinking about you, and she was like, really? Yeah. Actually, it was yesterday. Now I don't know. I'm going there. I'm being real strange, but hey, I'm being honest because I actually really did think about her yesterday or the day before that. I had a client and I was scheduling her next appointment. Her next appointment happened to fall on the day that this girl birthday is. So I'll tell her that. So I was like, I know you're gonna think this is weird, but I mean, whatever. Yeah, I thought about you because I was scheduling her. Your birthday is whatever. And I said, her birthday. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah. I know that's weird. And she was like, that is weird. I mean, I said it's kind of my Rain Man thing. I remember so many people birthdays. It doesn't make any sense. And trust me, I know it's strange. And she was just like, and I was just like, whatever. And it made me start thinking about why should I feel weird for that? That I remember your birthday. And your birthday is actually in a few weeks. Maybe she'll go home. Maybe she'll tell her husband. Maybe she'll tell a friend. I ran into this girl, and it was weird because she told me she remembered my birthday and whatever. But it made me start thinking about being remembered. Like, this is a person that I spent quality time with. She wasn't just a random person in my life. She was somebody that I spent a lot of time with. Quality time. I got to know her. She got to know me. And you could tell that based off questions she was asking me. She was asking me about my family and stuff like that. And she's like a reference where I was living. And when you have your birthday comes up, people from different points of your life reach out. And it made me think about, like, okay, who are these people? Like, would I excuse me, would I reference them as friends? Because a few people reached out to me I haven't heard from a while, and I'm like, well, would I say these are friends? And it made me think, yeah, I mean, yeah, I know we're not friends. I mean, I know we didn't fall out. I should say that. I know we didn't stop being. There wasn't a rupture. There wasn't a problem. There wasn't tension that caused us to drift apart. So where do you categorize those types of people? People that aren't in your life anymore for real, but people that you did have meaningful time with, experiences with, or whatever. And there's no bad blood between you guys. Are they still your friends? So it just made me think about that. It made me think about being remembered. And as weird as maybe it is, maybe as weird as that exchange was I had with my friend or a person that was meaningful in my life at some point, I'm sure still it felt good to be remembered. I appreciate everybody who remembered me this birthday season. I'm excited for what the year has in store for me. Because, the older you get, the more life just becomes like, we gonna see. I always say, well, I always say this now that my grandma always said, we gonna eat and we gonna sleep. And that's basically how I'm living my life these days. Making sure I eat, making sure I sleep, and anything in between is a blessing. I appreciate you walking with me. We are in the process of a revamp. Yes, it's J. Marie Unmuted, and it's relational rants. Okay. That's it. That's all. Until next time. I hear you. I see you. Thanks for being here with me. Until next time, I'm out.
It's J. Marie Relational Rants.